Oh baby ngithi mina nawe uthando lwethu lwenza umulingo. Oh baby ngithi mina nawe.
Hello everybody, welcome to A Young Fire. My name is Tumi WMJ and thank you so much for doing the most with this channel. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for telling your friends, your family and everybody about the channel. Thank you so much. I've been seeing posts flying around. I've been seeing people like, people comment, people share, people subscribing. Thank you so much. And soon we'll be launching our hashtag road to 500 subscribers. I nearly said 500k. Yo. Maybe I should start thinking about that. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about harmonious coexistence. You know, back in the day when I was growing up, my mom used to say to me that we are from different families, with different backgrounds, with different behaviors, with different values, with different beliefs. And this was like her thing in trying to help me to understand people and trying to help me to understand communities and the differences between us as people, right? And we've always also heard that as a people or as a nation or as a community, the only way we can move forward is if we are united, you know, and it doesn't really work if we are in the same space rather, and we don't understand how to live harmoniously with each other, you know. And that is how most countries, most groups, and most anything that has concentrated or diverse people together never really moves forward, because they haven't understood the subject of harmonious coexistence, you know. We are different people. We've got different values. We've got different abilities, even different ways we think about things. I mean, we're just different. We are diverse, and living in a country like South Africa where there's 59 million people almost who are from all these different cultures and traditions and all of those things, we need to learn on how to allow people to be themselves, right? As well as us being ourselves, and us learning how to parallel live, or how to live with each other harmoniously coexisting, you know. One of the most important things that I've learned in life and in working with different people is that always allow people to be themselves. The same way that you expect people to allow you to be yourself, you also do the same. It's only fair to allow people to have expressions, you know. I think the day we realize that each person has a life of their own, each person has their own dreams, each person has their own values, each person has a life. So that if you are expecting something from somebody, you know, be able or be willing to do the same thing for the next person, even though it's not specifically for that person. Be willing to do the same thing for the next person. Be willing that if you are expecting any kind of treatment from somebody, you are able or you are willing to put out that same treatment to the world, because that's important, guys. That is how we will learn on how to exist with other people, to coexist with other people. Because a lot of times the things that we don't like or we loathe when people do to us, it's so easy for us to do them to other people, you know. We want people to be considerate towards us, but we are not considerate to other people, you know. Sometimes it's not really opposites like that. It's not that you do something and you expect people not to do it, but you do something that or you get to learn what the other people really hate and really don't like, and you stay away from it, you know. That's one thing my dad also taught me a long time ago, is that when you are in a relationship with someone, always learn what the person doesn't like. Learn what are the things the person doesn't like, and learn what are the things the person likes. Do more of the things the person likes, and try not to do what the person doesn't like. But the question I always asked him was that, what if, right, the things that I really like, the person that is in my life or the person I'm meant to coexist with doesn't like them, but I really like it. What about it then? What happens in that situation? And then he said something very profound, is that that's when you know that you have to compromise. That's when you look at the bigger picture and say, because of what we are trying to achieve as people who are living together, is me doing this worth the relationship? Is me doing this worth the interaction I'm having with this person? Or is it something that I could literally give up? Is it something that I could leave alone and say, you know what, this is not going to bring me value. This is not going to bring me what I want. The relationship I have with this person is way more important than whatever I'm trying to, or whatever I'm getting pleasure from, whatever I'm trying to do, whatever I'm deriving pleasure from. So today I just want you to think about that. Think about the people you are currently having conflict with. Think about the people or the things that you actually don't like, and ask yourself that if somebody was to do this to me, if I was to be in this person's position, how would I react? You know, such conversations, when you have them with yourself and you have them with the people around you, you actually get to find out that we can live so harmoniously with each other. We can coexist with the people around us. We can coexist with our colleagues. We can coexist with our families. We can literally coexist with the people around us. You know, coexistence for me just means that you are living your life, but also allowing other people to live their life. So if you really want to live your life and go out and do the most, do acknowledge that there are other people who would actually like to do the same. You can't believe that you are the only person who wants to live their best life. Everybody else wants to live their best life. So allow them to do that while you are also doing that, you know. Parallel living, you know, allowing people to also reach for the stars. You're not the only one who wants to live in a mansion. There are other people who also want to do that. But there's so much space in the world. You know, there's so much space at the top for everybody. You know, the moment we realize such things, then we won't need to backstab people. We won't need to do all these underhanded stuff to get our way. You know, we allow people to live their lives, and we believe that they will be mature enough to also allow us to live our lives. You know, I would really like to find out, I would really like to hear what are your views on this, Mike? Well, how do you think we can better do this? Because I honestly think that it's decisions that we need to take within ourselves and start implementing them in our personal lives. And imagine if everybody thought like that I think that we would really have we would really have some progress in the way we live our lives. And I really can't wait to hear from you as usual. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for doing the most. I really appreciate you, and I will see you on the flip side. We are on the hashtag road to 500 subscribers. So like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe.